So when you first sprain your ankle, it's actually really important to have your ankle taped so that your ankle position is 90 degrees. So if we look down at the foot now, basically I want my foot to be at that 90 degrees so that if my foot's flat on the floor, that's position it is. We don't want it hanging down because that leaves the ligaments through here healing in a really stretched position. It's really unhelpful. So I'd spend 2 weeks maintaining tape on your foot, taking it off after 3 or 4 days and then putting it on again, keeping your foot in a 90-degree position. Secondly, I'd start balance. As soon as the pain allows, I would start to practice balancing on the one leg. So your first goal might be to just balance on the single leg for a minute. If you can achieve a minute, then change your goal to doing it with your eyes closed. So eyes closed balancing is a lot harder because you lose your visual, and it's hard work even without the ankle sprain. Third, you might then go to using a wobble board, a sort of wobbly cushion they call it, that really challenges your balance. The third thing we want to do is start to stretch the ankle again, stretch the muscles around it. So 2 main muscles to target are the gastrocs and the soleus. The gastrocs is the larger muscle through here. Soleus is the shorter muscle that's more down towards the ankle. So number one way to stretch the gastrocs is to come into this position. You want your heel touching the ground, both feet pointing forward, and you want to hold that for a minute. You want to do that 3 times through the day. Then you want to change to the soleus stretch, this position here. So same position, all I've done is bend the knee and lifted the heel off. You'll feel that closer to the ankle. You'll hold that for 60 seconds, 3 times a day. And then finally, we want to rebuild some more strength in the ankle and in the muscles surrounding it. So I'd recommend doing what we call a heel raise. So it's standing on the one leg. For balance, hold on to something, and then coming up on your toe, and then down. And repeating up on your toe, down, up on your toe, and down. You do this 15 times and 3 times in a row. So 45 of them. If that's too easy, do it with your foot hanging off a step. And finally, you want to know, when can I return to sport? So is my ankle ready to return to sport, or is it going to bust up really quick again? So one way to check that is, can you do 20 hops without any pain? If you can hop up and down 20 times and there's no pain, then you're ready to start looking at returning to sport. I would strongly recommend that before you play your next game, make sure you've practiced running, make sure you've practiced changing direction as you run, do some agility work, some jumping work, leading up to that first game. Okay, all the best.